And now, meet the class.
Hi, I'm Juliana.
Hello, my name is Colin Zito.
Hi, I'm Alex Lear.
Hi, my name is Lily Liebermensch.
Hi, my name is Cole Brown.
Hello, my name is Brendan Hill.
Hello, my name is Maxwell Brooks.
Hi, my name is Amber Murray.
Hi, I'm Jerry Catalozzi.
Hi, I'm Josh Goldwater.
Hi, I'm Beatrice Vincenzo. Hello, my name is Nate Chartrand.
Hello, my name is Will Hogan.
Hi, I'm Seth Connell.
Hi, I'm Nate Lee.
Hi, I'm Michael Bazios. Hi, I'm Dalton Denoyan.
Hi, I'm Maya Newkirk.
Hi, my name is Elliot Osbury.
Hi, my name is Steve Webster.
Hi, I'm Andrew Corsi. Hi, my name is Jacob Carter. My name is Jerry Bell.
Hello, my name is Lana.
Hi, my name is Douglas Amendola Jr.
Joining us this year at Rocky Hill Country Day, it took little time for Jerry Bayo to quickly become a member of our middle school family, bringing with him a drive to excel, as well as strong English skills, an effervescent personality, and a definite sense of stylish fashion. Jerry has become a friend to all. He has a deep curiosity, and he pushed himself in each of his classes to understand the concepts at the deepest level and to excel across the board. Jerry presented a riveting exposition on Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba and someone who truly changed the world. Apart from his academics, Jerry was an important athlete in our middle school basketball program, helping his team to have a successful season. Jerry, although you are far away right now, you are close in our hearts, and we can't wait to see you again in the fall. Joining us at Rocky Hill Country Day when he was in the 4th grade, Michael Baziotis entered the middle school with his own unique energy and love of life. As a student, Michael had his best year by far, as he was committed to being organized and elevating his achievement. Michael presented an excellent and memorable exposition that highlighted his love of animals and even included his pet lizard riding on his arm. Michael cares deeply about his friendships, and oftentimes recess was his favorite moment of the day, as it usually led to being outside with football, laughter, and being with his friends. We know great things await you on the next part of your academic journey, Michael, and we wish you all the best. Josh Bowater has had a remarkable road through the middle school, and he leaves us having had such a great year in all respects. During his 8th grade year, Josh found his academic stride and really showed us all, and himself, what he is capable of in the classroom. He is committed to social issues, which gives him a strong perspective and active voice, particularly in Mr. Greenwood's government class. He is a thoughtful young man who truly cares about others and the well-being of the greater community. Josh also cares about basketball, and it was great to see him on the court this winter. Josh, we are proud of your growth and accomplishments and thrilled for what lies ahead for you in the upper school. In his 2nd year at Rocky Hill Country Day, Max Brooks made the most of every opportunity to improve as a student. Max is serious about his academics and one who made it a point to arrive early at school to meet with his teachers, to go over assignments, and to check his understanding. He has learned to use all of the resources around him to be his best. A highlight for Max this year was his exposition on Waterfire Providence, and in particular, the connection he made with one of the directors at Waterfire during his interview to get an inside look at how this organization makes a difference in our community. Max played piano in the middle school band, and he is a polite and welcoming soul that has led him to build some strong connections with his peers. Max, you have impressed us with your commitment to be your best, and everything is moving in the right direction as you set your sights on the upper school. Coming to Rocky Hill Country Day in the 4th grade, Cole Brown has worked hard as a student throughout his time in the middle school. Cole discovered early on to use and make the most of the resources that surround him, which is a powerful tool that not every student realizes, and this has helped him find his success in each of his classes. Cole impressed us with his exposition on the Social Enterprise Greenhouse, an organization that few of us knew anything about, but is clearly doing important work in the community. Cole is passionate about sports, playing in each athletic season during his time in the middle school. He cares deeply about his friendships and having fun. Cole, you have laid a strong foundation for your future academic and athletic success, and we are excited to see you build upon this in the upper school. Also joining us in the 4th grade, Jada Catalozzi came to the middle school ready to ask questions. A frequent and ready participant at the table, Jada made it a priority to fully understand in each of her classes and to do her very best. Looking back, we can all say that she did. Her exposition on foster care was certainly a highlight of her academic year, and the stories she shared were moving and memorable. As a member of our National Junior Honor Society, it is clear that Jada is a caring and committed volunteer, both in our community and outside of it. Her passion has been and continues to be gymnastics, and her practices at Aim High Gymnastics demand a lot of her time, around which she effectively balanced her academic responsibilities. Jada, you are a caring friend and valued member of our community. We are proud of all you have accomplished. Nate Chartrand came to Rocky Hill Country Day last year in the 7th grade, bringing with him his 2 brothers in the lower school and his mother to our middle school teaching team, and we were thrilled to have him. In the classroom, Nate is one who prefers to survey the lay of the land before offering his opinions, which means his contributions are well considered and thoughtful. Known for his laid-back perspective, Nate closely observes the world around him, and he does not miss much. His exposition on Dennis Littke, a transformative educator who founded the Met School and Big Picture Learning, introduced us all to an inspiring individual making a difference. And Nate did a fine job conveying his message with conviction. When not in school, Nate enjoys playing guitar, competing in soccer, and also connecting with his friends. Nate, we are thrilled your journey continues here at Rocky Hill Country Day, and we look forward to where it will lead in the years to come. Sky Connell entered the middle school in the 6th grade with a commitment to excellence, and she has worked hard each year to achieve at the highest level. As one of our student leaders, Sky stepped forward this year on our student council and helped to organize our morning meetings and various initiatives throughout the year. Outside of academics, Sky truly made her mark in athletics, participating as an 8th grader at the varsity level in not 1 but 2 sports this year. In the fall, Sky ran cross-country for the varsity team and was named SENE Female Runner of the Year, a remarkable accomplishment for anyone, but particularly an 8th grader. Sky also played varsity basketball this winter, and she was honored with the Flynn Award for Sportsmanship by the athletics department. Sky is also an accomplished musician, playing the bassoon on the All-State Youth Orchestra. A member of our National Junior Honor Society, Sky cares about her community and making a difference. Sky, you have clearly done it all during your time in the middle school. We can't wait to cheer you on from the sidelines when you light it up in the upper school. Andrew Corsi began his time at Rocky Hill in the 1st grade, and since that time he has shown himself to be a keen observer and strong thinker. As a student, Andrew is able to make deeper and complex connections, which can elevate a discussion and move a topic in a different direction. Andrew was a member of the mighty middle school band, playing saxophone, But it was in the athletics arena where Andrew truly made his mark. A gifted athlete, Andrew competed in all of the seasons during his middle school tenure and was most notable as our goalie in soccer and a dominant force on the lacrosse field. Andrew also plays lacrosse in the North Kingstown Youth Lacrosse League. Andrew has closely held friendships that he cares deeply about. He finds the humor in everyday moments and looks forward to sharing these moments and laughing with his friends. Andrew, take advantage of your many talents, as great accomplishments await you in the upper school. After spending 1 year at Rocky Hill Country Day when he was in nursery school, Biagio DeCenzo found his way back to Rocky Hill to join the 4th grade class, and he brought with him his friendly and welcoming personality and a love of life that brightened our community. During his time in middle school, Biagio has grown significantly as a student, with this being his best year by far. Biagio's strength is at the table, where he's a constant and vocal contributor. Not one to watch the world at a distance, Biagio asks thoughtful questions and shares his ideas easily. The ease he has with the spoken word, as well as his confidence, help Biagio present an engaging and solid exposition on Hasbro Incorporated and how they are making a positive difference in the world. Aside from his academics, Biagio enjoys athletics, playing basketball and lacrosse on our teams, and he is also an important player in the trombone section of the middle school band. Biagio, the upper school awaits the many ideas that you will bring to the table in the years to come. Dalton Denoyan became a Mariner 5 years ago when he joined our 3rd grade class, and he has been a committed and serious student while in the middle school. Dalton cares about doing well, and in the classroom he is self-motivated and an active learner, both characteristics that lead to growth and excellence. A highlight from the year was certainly Dalton's exemplary exposition on Operation Stand Down, an organization that helps struggling veterans. It was clear that he was moved by their mission and commitment, as we were by his presentation. Away from his academics, Dalton was the lone French horn player in the middle school band, and we hope that music will stay a part of his life, as he is quite talented. His passion, however, is playing highly competitive ice hockey for the New England Knights, a Tier 3 Junior A hockey team. He was also an important defender on our middle school lacrosse team. Dalton, the puck will soon drop on the beginning of your high school experience. Keep your stick on the ice and bring your A game to every opportunity, both inside the classroom and beyond. Juliana Hayes came into the middle school a leader. Having just moved from Florida, Juliana entered Rocky Hill in the 6th grade, and within 2 weeks she was elected to the middle school student council, a testament to her confident approach to life and effusive personality. Since that time, Juliana has been a leader, both inside the classroom and out. A dedicated student, Juliana has pushed herself to excel in each of her classes this year, and she should be proud of her accomplishments. Juliana found her way into the goalie's net in field hockey, and I know the varsity coaches are excited to have her a part of the team this fall. A member of the National Junior Honor Society, Juliana is helpful in all aspects in our community, as well as outside of it, and she has worked hard to make us a more inclusive middle school. Her real passion is in the arts, and in particular the visual arts of painting, drawing, and photography. She has also found a way on stage with our theater program, and she enjoys singing and dancing. In recognition of this, Juliana received the Middle School Arts Award. Juliana, the curtain now closes on your first act at Rocky Hill Country Day, and we are excited for what the second act will bring. Brennan Hill found his stride as a student this year in the 8th grade, and all of his teachers remarked on the concerted effort and serious approach he took in his studies. Brennan has a lighthearted and positive personality, and one can sense his care and concern for others. All of this combines to make him a valued classmate. Brennan impressed us all with his exposition on Project Smile, which opened our eyes to this wonderful organization that truly brings smiles to the faces of those in need around the world. Brennan's true passion is athletics, and he was an important member of the soccer, basketball, and lacrosse teams, where his natural talents and field awareness always had Brennan at the right place at the right time, making the right play. He works hard at his sports, most notably soccer, where he plays for Global Premier Soccer. Brennan, you have forged enduring friendships during your time at Rocky Hill Country Day, and you have brought a smile to all of our faces over the last 3 years for all the right reasons. Will Hogan emerged as a thought leader in his class during his 8th grade year. A soft-spoken yet thoughtful participant, Will is keenly in tune with the flow of a discussion, and his ideas are often right on target and used to propel the class forward. With high academic goals, Will pushed himself to excel in each class and earned strong marks across the board. Aside from his academics, Will participated in all of our athletic seasons over the last 3 years. He is really looking forward to sailing in the upper school, as this is one of his passions. Will is also an accomplished musician, playing the tuba in the middle school band, and he is also a member of the All-State Band. Clearly, Will is a man of many talents. He is also a member of the National Junior Honor Society. A friend to all and a caring citizen in our community, Will is someone we can always count on to do what is right and to help others. Will, you have made the most of your 3 years in the middle school, and we can't wait to see what next year brings as you head into the upper school. We are thrilled to welcome Jake Krikorian back to Rocky Hill Country Day this year. Jake started his education at Rocky Hill and was here through the beginning of lower school. And this year he returned to be a Mariner, and he has worked hard all year to build the skills he will need for success in the upper school and beyond. Jake brings with him a joyful exuberance and a smile that lights up a room. We are proud of the work he has done in the classroom and with his teachers. Certainly, Jake's passion is playing soccer. It is what lights a fire within him, and his talents have allowed him to pursue his passion at the highest level. This fall, he was the first 8th grader to have played for the boys' varsity team. He also plays outside of school for 2 preeminent programs, the Revolution Academy with the New England MLS Revs and Bayside FC. Jake has a warm and friendly demeanor, and he enjoys life with his friends and classmates. Jake, this year was a successful second chapter to your Rocky Hill Country Day story, and we are excited to turn the page and see what is next. Beginning his education at the age of 3 in our nursery program, Nate Lee has made Rocky Hill his second home, and he is a true Mariner. Since coming to the middle school, Nate has pursued and found excellence in every endeavor. Recognized by his teachers with the Faculty Award this year, as well as in his 6th grade year, Nate has high expectations. He has a love of learning, and he particularly enjoys reading, writing, and learning different languages. Nate's achievements go well beyond the classroom. He has competed in every one of our athletic seasons, playing soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. And he is an accomplished violinist, playing in the middle school band, the Rocky Hill Strings Ensemble, and he was accepted into the Junior All-State Orchestra. He is also a member of the National Junior Honor Society. On top of it all, Nate is an honest, caring person and committed friend. Nate, you leave our middle school having done it all, and we will be excited to follow your successes in the years to come. Also beginning his time at Rocky Hill at the youngest age, Alex LaHoulier is the kind of student that draws teachers to their profession. Alex approaches every moment at school as an opportunity to fully engage and to learn, and he has worked exceptionally hard to excel in all aspects of his education. In the classroom, Alex is a thoughtful listener, and he can be counted on to speak up and take a chance when others may be holding back. Outside of his academics, Alex is passionate about the arts. He is a strong visual artist and talented musician, playing the trumpet in the middle school band as well as the viola in the Rocky Hill Strings Ensemble. He is also a dedicated athlete, playing soccer, basketball, and lacrosse for the Mariners, and he plays basketball for his town's travel team. Alex was awarded the Flynn Award for Sportsmanship by the Athletics Department, a testament to the qualities of leadership, fairness, and the values we hold as a community. Alex is also the president of our chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. Alex, you shared that someday you hope to be a leader, and it is clear to see that you have been a leader all along. Another longtime student at Rocky Hill Country Day, Lily Lieberman chose her 8th grade year to step forward as a true leader in our community. Together with her co-student leaders, she has helped to elevate our community all year long, most notably this spring, running our virtual morning meetings. Lily is an exceptional student who achieves at the highest level in all disciplines. She's an engaged participant, one who listens carefully and makes the deeper connections. And she typically does it with a broad smile on her face. Outside of academics, Lily is a talented visual artist and an important member of our middle school band playing the flute. She also stays active pursuing her passion of aerial extreme performance training, the majority of which takes place high off the ground involving intricate acrobatic movements. She also plays soccer off campus for the Rams soccer program. Lily, your community work in our middle school has been inspiring, and the faculty were thrilled to recognize you with the Middle School Citizenship Award. You have certainly made your mark, and we wish you all the best next year. Annabelle Murray joined us last year as a 7th grader, and it has been a pleasure getting to know her over these 2 years. Annabelle is a thoughtful student who carefully focuses her attention on what is most important. She has learned to leverage the resources around her to help her grow as a student and develop the skills that will serve her well in the years to come. Annabelle is an avid reader, and she particularly loves graphic novels. She is also a very talented artist. Her 8th grade exposition on the Avenue concept connected her passion for art with the Providence art scene and the temporary outdoor urban art installations that can be found there. The exposition was especially well designed and presented, allowing us all to hear her passion and knowledge for this topic. Annabelle also studies art at the Rebecca Cook Art Studio in Wakefield. This year, Annabelle stepped onto the athletics field for the first time, joining our girls' field hockey team in the fall. Annabelle, your growth in all aspects of your life at Rocky Hill is impressive, and we know many triumphs await you next year in the upper school. Mara joined Rocky Hill Country Day as a 5th grader, and it has been exciting to watch her growth as a student through her time in middle school. This year in particular, Mara found her voice and truly excelled in her classes. A thoughtful observer and careful listener, Mara consistently worked hard to do her very best. This winter, Mara tapped into her passion for the environment, and particularly the ocean, to research and present a wonderful exposition on 4Ocean, an organization committed to cleaning plastics out of our oceans. Outside of her academics, Mara is committed to the arts, particularly painting and pottery, and also dancing, which is her true passion. She shared this with her peers through her Natural High video, and it was impressive. Mara is a free spirit, and someone who cares deeply about her friends and family. Mara, you made us a more welcoming community, and you are certainly ready for the next stage of your academic journey. Elliot Osbury became a Rocky Hill Mariner as a 4th grader, and over the years he has forged strong relationships with his peers and teachers that have allowed him to flourish. As a student, Elliot is drawn to the language arts, and he was able to relate his experiences to the various characters in the novels, which showed his attention to detail and commitment to digging into the text. Elliot is also a planner, and the type of student who loves to tackle a project. Once Elliot gets rolling on a project, he does what he needs to in order to complete the task, and he is a student one would want to have as a group mate and collaborator. Few students have such a positive outlook or as supportive of others, and it is this quality of Elliot's that has helped make us a stronger community. Outside of academics, Elliot is passionate about the arts, and in particular singing, and it was wonderful to see him step forward as a soloist during our concerts. He is also deeply committed to his friendships, which are strong and enduring. Elliot, you live our school's motto, Know Thyself, and we are proud of all that you have accomplished. Dudley Sampanaro came into the middle school, ready to get to work and be involved. Few students have the level of energy that Dudley has, and his seemingly endless supply of internal energy is such an important part of who he is. Dudley is highly inquisitive, and he knows that asking questions leads to understanding. He impressed us all with his exposition on Project Goal, which was presented with confidence, control, and knowledge. It was outstanding. Dudley continued to be an important member of the middle school band, switching to baritone this year to great success. However, it is in the athletics where Dudley truly shines and where his passion lies. Dudley was a critical player on our successful soccer team. He has a goal scorer's mentality and a game sense that was critical to our team's success each year. Dudley also plays for Ram Soccer on FC Barcelona. Dudley, we are proud of all you have accomplished in the middle school and know you will have a scorer's touch as you enter the upper school this fall. It was wonderful to welcome Tate Webster back to our community after being away since the end of kindergarten, and he fell right into the swing of things as a returning Mariner. Tate has worked exceptionally hard throughout the year in his classes as he has transitioned to our program. A thoughtful student, Tate is a perceptive listener and someone who chooses his words with care, and it has been wonderful to see his voice strengthen at the table throughout the year. His exposition on Save the Bay was certainly a highlight for Tate, and for us all as well, as he shared his concern for the environment, and in particular for Narragansett Bay, which is where he surfs whenever possible. Tate is an active athlete, and he was an important player in our basketball program, and he is looking forward to next spring when he can take to the field for the lacrosse season. Tate is known for being kind-hearted and is one of the most polite students we have had in the middle school. Tate, your return to Rocky Hill Country Day has been a success, and you have prepared yourself for the challenges that lie ahead in the upper school. Lauren Zhang joined us in the middle school last year as a 7th grader, and within a short amount of time, she showed herself to be a top student and one who quietly goes about her business with a single-minded focus of being her best. A quiet participant, Lauren is fully engaged in every class and endeavor. This winter, she helped organize and run our Chinese New Year celebration in the middle school, which included a variety of mixed-grade activities. Lauren has become our student technology expert. Her use of technology, particularly with animation and presentation, is on another level. Outside of academics, Lauren has excelled in art and also made her mark in athletics. She was invited to play on the girls' varsity soccer team this past fall and was an important defender on her team. Lauren has developed deep friendships within her class, and she is admired and respected by all. Lauren, may you continue your pursuit of excellence as you bring your talents and dedication to our upper school. Colin has grown considerably during his 3 years in the middle school. A thoughtful listener who cares about doing well, Colin's persistent and methodical approach to his academics is impressive. A wonderful classmate and partner in projects, Colin is one who will ask clarifying questions to deepen his understanding. He has laid a solid foundation for his academic growth in the years ahead. Colin is a kind and caring citizen in our school. His subtle sense of humor is greatly appreciated by all. He leads by example in all the right ways, not only in the classroom, but in athletics as well. Colin is a great athlete and teammate, participating in each season all 3 years in the middle school. Colin is also committed to helping others in the community. He has a big heart, and he truly cares about doing what is right. And in his free time, he likes nothing better than to be outdoors, and preferably fishing with his father. Colin, you have impressed us in so many ways, and we look forward to your continued journey at Rocky Hill Country Day School.